My favorite question I was ever asked was sitting in the library at a school, and one of the kids, they're probably like a second grade, class, and he raises his hand. He's like, "On a scale of 1 to 10, how famous are you?" I'm imagining to him, he's probably wanting to hear like 9, 10, right? So I say, well, I'm probably like, I'd probably say we're maybe like a 3 or something like that. And he's like, "Is that with 10 being the highest?" It was very disappointing to him. He thought he had, he was gonna have a story to tell his grandkids, and maybe someday he will. But he knew us back when. Anxiously waiting, and when the first shipment came in, I remember it was just an overnight. They'd overnighted us. It was cool because you'd put so much energy into this product, so much of your life was in it. It was like seeing, here it is, it's a real finished product. I remember we were pulling up Amazon and seeing that you could actually order it, and that was cool. It was like, yes, it's up. It's a real product. If Amazon's got it, it's got to be real. Our family threw a big party. We did for it, and did that at our church. Just kind of rented out the space and invited family, friends far and wide, to come and celebrate and be there as part of it. And just that was our first book signing. Everything. It was pretty fantastic. The book tours and book signings are some of my favorite things. It's a chance for me to actually meet the audience that's being impacted by our work. When there's kids coming up saying, "This is the first book I've read through it. I love this book." And, or they come up and it's just been completely bent in half, because of how much they've read it and just really gotten into it. It's my favorite book. Those are the moments that are really cool. Yeah. And especially when the parents are as excited as the kids, and they come in saying, "Thanks so much for writing this, because my son would never read before, and now he won't stop." And to know that you had a part in that is really cool. For those that have never met us before, it's also neat because we go into a school somewhat unknown, and by the time we leave, our goal is to inspire them not to like us, but to really be inspired about reading and what story can do.
Hello, Ray. How you guys doing? Good. Well, I'm Chris, and I'm Ed, and we're the Miller Brothers. We write books.
When we take them and kind of walk through the power of a story, they start getting it, and they start, well, you mean there's actually rules to actually writing stories? There's actually ways that I can make my stories better. Then they get real excited. It definitely feeds you as an author too, to be able to see face to face. Makes the late night hours worth it. It does. To see that it's impacting someone and they really like what you've done.